Welcome back to On Base Live in your Bleacher Report app. I am here today with the GOAT, Mike Trout. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
You got Mook? I'm good, man.
Thank you for coming on. Before we start, I just want to rattle off some of your accolades because these are pretty good. So 3-time AL MVP, 10-time All-Star, 9-time Silver Slugger, 2012 AL Rookie of the Year. So you know how good that is? do you know? You gotta hold the mic up though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's going by fast. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's blinking is.
You got 10 All-Stars.
Yeah, it goes by quick. It's a grind, obviously, but I love it. I mean, that's what you signed up for. I love this stuff.
It's fun. So do you remember when we first met, bro?
Probably. If you like.
No, I don't. I don't remember. I don't. But I know since we have met.
Yeah.
You know, you've been, like a brother to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I see you, I'm happy to see you no matter how good or bad I'm doing in the game. We've been here for, 3 years, 4 years now, and I hardly ever get to see you, bro. So
yeah, no, I think WBC definitely helped.
That definitely did help. We'll get into that. Before we get into that, I want to talk about, we have this game. It's called On Base, Off Base. There's a few things I want to ask you about.
For sure.
On base, you're in. Off base, you're out. All right. So long form interviews like this, are you in or out on them?
Anything over 30 minutes, I'm out.
So you're out on this. Perfect.
No.
It's all good.
It's
bro.
with you, Mook.
But
it depends who it's with.
Yeah, we boys.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So if somebody you don't like, nah.
So, but you're really out on them though. So you came on for me.
Yeah, for sure.
My dog.
For sure.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right. So what about being a fantasy football league commissioner? Are you in on that?
I'm out.
I'm out. You're out on that. So tell. Obviously, for those who don't know, there was an altercation that happened between two players. I'm sure you can look it up.
For sure. It's out there.
Read about it. Tell me, like, from your perspective, like, the things that you had to think about. Because they had their two sides, but they didn't have your side. I want to hear your side.
I think, going in, basically, you got rules before the season starts, and then they're the rules. And little miscommunication or whatever went down. Someone was, I'm not trying to put anybody out there or anything, but, stuff went down. It was tough being commissioned, man. I mean, you got the group chat every day. Something goes down, it's on you. You know what I mean? So did you have to change any rules because this happened, this kind of wasn't fair or, whatever? No,
I'm sure you hear everybody's, I ain't going to call it a sob story, but for the lack of a better term.
Yeah, no, I mean, both guys had a legitimate argument, right. And, it was tough for me because, there's a lot of money on the line, so it's like, this is what it was, but it's a learning experience for sure.
So you're not doing it again?
No, I'm definitely going to be in the fantasy football for sure in the league, but not commissioned. We got Che from Che runs it. He's a commissioner.
Okay, so now you feel better now.
Yeah, I feel great. Okay. I'm in a good spot.
On base or off base, Jalen Hurts wins MVP next season.
I'm on that.
You're on that.
Oh yeah.
So I know you're a huge Eagles fan.
Mm-hmm.
That's your backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how was it when going through the playoffs and everything with the boys? Because I know you're in it with them.
Yeah, no, I'm in it. Try to go to every game, obviously. The way, the biggest thing for me is the way Jalen handled the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
After that fumble, just the way
couldn't tell. Didn't phase him.
Didn't phase him at all. And I mean, he's been through some crazy stuff. He's got a great story. It's one of the best stories out there. Getting benched in a national championship game, and then just going through all that and just putting all that work in, and I think looking at what he did in the Super Bowl after the fumble and then just being able to just dominate, just full composure, just he's got it. He's got it for sure.
Have you talked to him?
I talked to him here and there.
And so is he's just, that's him all the time, or is that just?
Yeah, I don't really know him personally.
Persona?
I don't know him personally, but I hear, talking to other players that played with him.
Yep.
And everything's been great and positive. So it's, he's one of my guys that I like to watch for sure.
Nice. Okay, what about calling a Taylor ham a pork roll?
Calling a no, I'm off that.
You're off that.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, from Jersey, and they call, I guess, these breakfast meats a pork roll.
Pork roll.
Can you explain a little bit of that? Because
I'm not a big pork roll guy. I never even heard that first saying, to be honest.
Oh, really? None of it? Okay.
Yeah. So,
all right. Well,
yeah.
we can be off of it then, for sure. Okay, so even though you don't really need to be this kind of guy, you're kind of self-proclaimed weatherman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Even, I mean, LA is beautiful all the time.
For sure.
So,
Boring
when
weather.
we go to the East Coast, you love it.
I love it.
So you are in on storm chasing.
Oh yeah.
Storm chasing. So if there was a tornado, you're going towards it.
Well, not obviously now. During season and during the contract years, you know what I mean. But
Okay.
once I've done baseball, I've done something. When I'm retired, I'm definitely gonna go out there. I've got to know a lot of storm chasers and a lot of people that work for the weather. The Weather Channel, Cantori's out there. I talk to Reed Timmer every once in a while. He chases a lot.
What is it about? I gotta know.
I think it's like an adrenaline rush. I guess I don't know.
You can't find other things to do.
I'm sure I can go golf or something, but
yeah.
I think I got brought up. My dad always, when the storm came, we watched the Weather Channel. Hey, we got some storms coming up, and we always go out on the front porch, watch them. Just
in the rain.
I'm on the porch, so it's not,
yeah,
but
it wasn't. It wasn't the side rain.
No. I mean, you get wet every once in a while, but as a kid, you're playing in the rain. But I think my dad just, that snowstorms, man. I'm big on snowstorms.
Mm-hmm.
Love snow. Love cold weather. Love snow.
Snow angel guy.
Yeah, I guess.
So, do you have a snowmobile at home?
No. Just
it doesn't rain. It didn't snow.
It don't snow that much in Jersey, but
you're just out there. Your son, he loves it.
Oh, he loves it. Yeah, we travel every off season to try to find, up in the Poconos, or we went to Aspen this off season. We loved it. So yeah.
Okay, so back to what we were talking about earlier, bro. The WBC. Mm-hmm. From my perspective, getting to play with you was probably one of the coolest things, because we've only gotten to play the All-Star game together.
Yeah.
And that's for 24 hours. And now we played how many games was it?
I think it was 10.
10 games or so.
We had four in Arizona, and then I think we had 3 or 4. So about 8, 7, right?
About 10 games, and dude, it was so much fun, bro.
It was
getting to see you strap it up every day, getting to talk the game with you, getting to just be around you. It was just super, super dope, bro. And I want to tell you, thanks for just being my boy during that.
Yeah, no.
That was super cool and super super neat seeing. So I want to hear your perspective on the WBC. I've kind of talked about it. How much did you enjoy it, bro?
Loved it. Loved every minute of it. I think, like you said, we play with each other in the All-Star game, one game. It's a couple days. I'm going this way, you're going that way. To be able to get core, with that elite talent in one room. I still remember the meeting we had in where were we? The Giants complex when D-Row was talking. It gives me chills, man, just thinking about it, just coming together and getting to know you, getting to know all the guys.
All the guys, yeah, for sure.
I mean, we didn't have one guy on that team that was just that you would say hey, he needs to get out.
No, that was a team. That was literally a team. It was full of stars, but it was a team.
Yeah, and getting to know everybody on a personal level, it was cool. Just we were hanging out at the pool after the games.
Yep.
All the families were there. That was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
It brought back a lot of memories. Like travel ball days, just hey man, we got to win and we're going home.
Yep. So I remember we were sitting at the locker one game, right before the game, and we're putting our clothes on. You asked me Mook, is this what playoffs feels like? And that kind of hit home, not hit home, but it hit me, and I was like, wow, Mike Trout, who is 10-time All-Star, 9-time Silver Slugger, 3-time MVP, all these things, hasn't really experienced playoffs like that. And it's not a shot at you. It's just anything. People play this game for 15, 20 years, and they never make playoffs. And then you get certain guys that bounce around teams for 6 years in a row, and they're in playoffs every year. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And so, that to me, that was beyond playoffs.
Yeah, no, I obviously had a little taste in 14. But, I mean, to get that taste preseason,
Yeah.
I mean, it was something different. The fans. The championship game was the media coverage was. I mean, I've never seen so many media.
Yeah.
I mean, it was media everywhere. But just the fans and how much they cared about their country. I think that's what was different about it. It was just like something was different.
Yep.
You run out on the field and they chanting USA and it was just different. And it's just that you want to be in big games like that.
Yeah, that's why we play.
That's why we play.
When we go play, that's why
we play. We want moments like that. We want to remember that. I mean,
and we always will.
We will, and I think that's why I told myself, hey, WBC in what 2-3 years? I'm in. We're all in. We're all in. We're gonna get all the guys too.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna be recruiting.
So it's the I want to say the top of the ninth. No, top of the 8th. Mm-hmm. Bottom of the 8th, because they were hitting. Yeah. It was the bottom of the 8th, and you see Shohei warming up. Going down there. And it was 9-1-2, I think, right? Mm-hmm. So when I saw him going down there, I was like, oh, boy, here we go.
You knew it was going to end.
You knew it was coming, and McNeil gets on. I hit into a double play. So when you saw him in the 8th inning, going down and warming up, what was your thought? Because you had to face him. This is like the perfect storybook ending.
For sure.
In the 8th inning, what were you thinking?
What was I thinking? I was like, I'm gonna get a chance to get him right here. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I haven't faced him in live BP.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. So I haven't seen him. Okay. I just see him from behind.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I know what he can do from behind. Yeah. It's just the movement.
You see it moving crazy.
Yeah. I missed some pitches I should have hit.
Yeah. But I mean.
Yeah, like that pitch I should have hit right there.
Yeah, but, bro.
I know.
It's 100.
I understand
it's
that.
It's 100 cutting.
I understand
like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, so you're on deck. I hit into a double play. Boom. Now you're walking to the plate. What's going through your mind, bro? What's going through Mike Trout's mind?
I got to go deep here. I'm gonna be real with you. I gotta go deep here. I think it might have messed me up because it took me out of my approach. But there was one thing on my mind. I was trying to take him deep. I mean, there's no other explanation. I mean, you know how it is.
I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly.
And I think one time I think I've gone deep, like go up to the plate, and I'm like, hey, I got to hit a homer here. I think I did it one time my whole career.
That's what I'm saying. We say it all the time.
And I did it when I hit for the cycle.
Oh, okay.
My last at bat said, hey, it was a 2-0 pitch. I said, this is it. If I'm going to do it right here, and I hit a homer. But other than that, it's not. I'm going to get out. See, look at
these pitches, though. Like, when you went back and looked at it.
Oh, he's nasty.
Nasty. And you knew he was going to bring his best stuff right there.
Yeah.
And so, have you guys talked about it at all?
Nah.
We're just going to let it ride.
Let it ride. I mean, it's
really nothing. I mean.
Shohei's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Like, great teammate, just one of them guys that wants to win, man. Mm-hmm. It's, we're both competitive. He's not a big cocky guy. He's not, he's not going to rub it in your face.
What's it like playing with him every day? You know what I'm saying? Because you're a superstar. He's a superstar.
Yeah.
And, really, to be real, Mikey, like, he's by far the biggest superstar. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen a lot of great players. I played with a lot of great players. I've never seen these last 2 weeks what he's done.
Oh my gosh!
The balls he was hitting in Texas,
gosh. Dude. Second deck. I don't even pull it up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just like he's special, man. Yeah. I mean, everybody sees it.
So what is it like? His routine and everything, and I'm not saying you have to break it down, but is it like
simple, bro? Simple.
It's just super easy.
Super easy. Just simple, man. He just comes in the cage, just hits a couple balls off the tee, does some flips, goes out there and hits,
and that's it.
That's it, man.
He doesn't do like a machine. I mean,
maybe sometimes he hits the red ball machine. Yeah. I don't know, like the little softballs to throw up. Get some. Because all them guys are throwing them fastballs up now.
Because of him.
But I think, it's just simple. I think,
he's just naturally gifted. Naturally gifted. I mean, obviously,
No, he puts the work in for sure.
He does
but
put work in.
It's pretty impressive, man.
So and you guys are playing well this year too.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are talking about playoffs. You guys are, I think, in a playoff spot right now.
Yeah, we're in the wild card right now.
Yeah, I know it's still early.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But still, it's good. And what's it like? You guys got a lot of, I'm not gonna say young guys, but different than when I was there. You know what I'm saying? I don't recognize some of these guys.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Is it through the draft? Like, how is it?
The clubhouse and everything's unbelievable.
Okay.
Perry's in a great job bringing guys up that just great mindset, great work ethic, great teammates, and that can play.
Yep.
I think we're going through a stretch right now. We're banged up a little bit.
Yep.
Losing. We first lost to Hoppy.
Okay.
Behind the plate.
Yeah.
But and then Neto, our shortstop.
Oh yeah. He
Tony's
had just hit a
banging.
couple homers too.
Neto's a superstar, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna be good.
Yeah. Big leg kick guy.
Big leg kick guy. It's special though. It's nasty. But he has that little 2-strike approach too.
Yeah,
So he no stride. So it's pretty impressive to see it so far. Got some young guys coming up in the bullpen that are throwing hard, throwing strikes. And we got the veterans in the back end. I mean, it's we got a good team, and like you said, just got to ride that wave, man. We're playing good ball right now, and just got to keep it going.
So, what do you feel like you have to do to help the boys?
Just keep them in line, man. It's we got a deep lineup. Mm-hmm. We got guys that are in there can do damage. It's just not one two guys that are carrying us. It's just being able to go out there and just pass the baton.
Yeah,
I think that's it's pretty fun to play like that. It's just,
I mean, in WBC, that's kind of what
it was. Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm
think
saying? So I think maybe are you using that experience? Maybe not the whole experience, but that thought.
I think
because you see it.
Well, I mean, you gotta look at it this way, man. The atmosphere. You want that.
Yeah.
Like I texted Nev right after the game. I said, "Hey, I need this. This is it right here. I need this experience, man. This was fun."
Yeah.
The emotions came out, and I don't know who. Well, I don't know who said it, but we had a meeting before the game. We were like, "Hey, man, we got to match their energy." It might have been you.
It may have been me. Yeah, probably. That sounds like
we got to match their energy. Like they're hitting home runs, base hits. They're going crazy on the field. We're hitting home runs, base hits, and we're just just clapping and stuff. Let's get going.
So, are you using that with the guys now?
Yeah, I think just having fun, man. That's how it should be. It's just
that's what it was.
Show the emotion, man. Yeah. Just obviously. There's a line for it. You don't
for sure. You don't
show up the other team too much. Yeah, but you get a big knock late in the game. The energy's flowing. You need that, and I think the fans want that. I think everybody wants that.
Mm-hmm. So. Okay, so tell me about like a routine for you, like when you get to the field, like a little game day routine.
Game day routine. So I get there probably like noon.
Okay, that's an early lunch.
It is.
Okay.
It is. I eat lunch. Then I go to the table, the training table.
Yep.
Get stretched out for a little bit. It's different. It's different now. I'll be 32 in August.
Yes,
so it ain't like just show up to the field and
no,
go hit.
I wouldn't show. If I showed up to the field and didn't do anything, I probably wouldn't do anything for the whole day. I got to go through a whole routine.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you,
so
go ahead.
I go to the field, get probably 45 minutes of treatment, just like loosen up. Whatever it is. It's kind of the same routine every day. And then
you eat pickles?
I love pickles.
Do you eat pickles before the game still? I remember you said that.
No.
You don't do it anymore?
No. I used to as a kid, yeah.
Okay.
Not anymore. Maybe I should start now. But, no.
So it's 1 o'clock roughly.
Yeah, 1 o'clock roughly. I, chill for a little bit, and then I'll get loose in the cage. And then at home, it's different from home and away because, home you got we got field at 2:30, so I like hitting breaking balls.
Okay.
You
like hitting them on the field?
I like hitting them on the field. I usually hit them in the cage, but now this year we were starting to do it on the field.
Okay.
Just to see the
trajectory
of the ball and stuff. And then I'll stretch, maybe do a little defensive work, go in, get a little bite to eat, take like a 45-minute nap.
Ooh, nap guy.
Nap guy. I started this. I think
you enjoy that.
I enjoy a nap. It's not like a. Some days I nap. Some days I just go in there and chill.
Yeah.
I
it's
think
more about just the rest.
Just the rest, and then we got the hitters meeting.
Yep.
Go over the starter that night before, or that night, and then get in the tubs for contrast, and then shower up, then get in the cage again.
So you don't have like a detailed, specific time, like at 2:53 I do this.
No.
So you just kind of.
That's what Kershaw was saying that, right?
Yeah.
I saw that. No, I think it varies.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like it's.
But you have a roughly, it's 2:50 something. I need to probably be heading this way.
Exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
So you try and get there early so you don't have to rush through it.
Yeah, rush through it.
Take your time.
Yeah, I don't like rushing. So.
Okay. And if you do rush, are you like out of whack?
I feel so I think that's one of my like pet peeves in the cage.
Okay,
being rushed. You know, you're trying to work on things, and then you know you got limited time, or there's people behind you like that need to get in the cage. So it's like I'm a big guy that like I need to feel right when I leave that cage.
Yeah.
So.
So do you think like things like that, little details like not being rushed in the cage, because you've been one of the best players in the game for I don't even know how many years, and like do you feel like little details like that is what's kept you at the top?
I think it's huge, little stuff like that.
It's not just hit. It's what goes into
you got preparing. Yeah, I think
preparation.
I mean, sometimes you go to the end of the game when you don't feel good and you have some success, but. When I feel good walking out of that cage, when I walk to the box, I feel like I can't get out. You know.
So you would say what's kept you at the top is just the way you prepare.
Yeah, I think like, yeah.
And it's not even. It may not necessarily be just baseball. It could be like your body. Preparing your body for the season. Preparing. Your mind for the season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think having a couple setbacks, I think's helped me because I learned from it.
Yep.
You know, now I know I'm doing a lot more stuff that I haven't done before. You know, like you said, when I first came up, it was like come to the field, hit BP, play the game.
Yeah.
You know, work on your legs. You know, now it's like I'm in a routine where you know I feel good when I go on that field. You know, it's the best I felt in a while. You know, this close to the break.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's good. Okay, so before. Let's go back to early Mike Trout, right? You played shortstop growing up.
I did.
How's that? How did you love playing shortstop? Or
I loved it. You know, obviously, I was a big Jeter fan.
Okay.
So I played shortstop my whole life. Shortstop and pitched. I'll run you through my early days. So,
yeah. Let me hear about a couple.
So I was shortstop and pitched all the way till about my junior year in high school.
Okay.
And I would throw like 5-6 innings and then go to shortstop.
Oh, you had finished the okay, all right.
So you know, like when I came out of the game, I'd just go to shortstop.
Okay,
so
that's what it used to be back in the day.
Then the scouts were like, "Hey man, this kid's his arm's gonna be gone." So it's kind of like, hey, pitch and then just go to center field. Man, you fast, you can catch a fly ball, like go to center field.
You don't have to throw it that much.
Yeah, you don't have to throw that much. You're not you know less wear and tear on the body, and that's how I got moved to center field, outfield.
Okay, so it was just because.
It was because I pitched.
Okay, yeah. Speaking of pitching,
yeah,
you had an 18 punchy game.
I did.
Tell me about that.
Yeah.
In warm-ups, did you know you were about to punch out a bunch of guys, or like was it just happened?
No, it just happened. You know, I think everything was working that day. My arm felt really good. I think I had a little fastball, a little curveball. I even mixed in a knuckleball every once in a while.
You threw a knuckleball?
Just to mess around.
And you had a no-hitter, right?
Yeah, no-hitter. Yeah.
And did you throw knuckleballs in a no-hitter?
I don't know if I threw one. I just threw it.
So you were really up there just...
I was having fun, bro. I
punching out guys.
Throwing as hard as
What were they doing? Were they not trying to hit?
I was locating, son.
Oh my God!
We were talking about this. The other day because Crawford came in to pitch in San Fran.
He was throwing 85.
Yeah, and he was like, and I was talking to Nevin on the bench about this. I was like, hey, by the end of my career, I'm gonna get an inning.
And are you gonna let it eat?
Depends.
Okay.
Depends who it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I might flip the first one over, and then if I get the 2 strikes, you never know what's going to happen. So you know what I mean? You got to bring it back.
Yeah, you got to do what you. Okay. So you get drafted, going through the minors. How was the minor leagues? Did you enjoy them?
I did.
You have any like good bus stories where the bus broke down? I mean.
Yeah, bus broke down a couple of times. I think, a lot of people don't know, like, never heard this, but so like. I'm 17.
Okay.
Get drafted. Boom. really close to my family, like real close to my parents. And, I mean, they did everything for me. Like, it was like, yeah, go to Arizona and, you know, you're on your own. Cooking, laundry,
everything.
cleaning.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, wow. It's like a wake up. And, like, probably about a month in, bro, I was homesick, bro. Like,
really?
to a point where I was like, bro, I don't know if this ain't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then.
So who'd you call then? Like, who did you talk to that kind of. Because I remember I had this same combo, and I called my boys.
Yeah. I talked to a lot of people.
My wife at the time, and like, it was, I remember crying.
Yeah, no, I think, you know, having Jess, my wife, through the experience, and my parents as well, and just, I think being able to come out every once in a while just to, I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing, because, like, it was cool when they came out, but when they left, it was like back to square one. Yeah, so it was, you know, that was tough for me. And then, you know, I was just fighting through it. You know, Randall Gritchick was my roommate.
Oh, okay.
You know, we were drafted back to back, and, you know, we kind of, you know, we were like, hey, let's, you know, they put us in the Homestead Suites. I mean, it was like, I don't even know if it's there anymore, but you know, that was tough for me.
Yeah.
You know, getting through that, being homesick. You know, that was a grind.
Once you got over that edge, though.
Once I got over that edge, it was, you know, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
You know, I think, you know, you had one goal in your mind. Just keep moving up.
Mm-hmm.
You're moving up. So I went to rookie ball. Then I got caught up to the playoffs in low A after that season. Then went to instructional league.
Instructs. Oh.
Yeah, Instructs was, I mean, when you get invited to Instructs, what's your first thing? You're like, man, it's the off season.
Mm-hmm.
It's a grind.
It's good, though.
It was good, though. I went to it. It was good. You know, I think.
But it's just an extra, at the time, an extra month of more baseball.
It was.
You know? But, I mean, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, they draft you. You got one thing in mind, to get to the big leagues.
Yep.
And, you know, went from there, and then I went, the next year I broke with Cedar Rapids. And halfway through the year, got called up to Rancho. You guys are Rancho now. So we were Rancho, and then finished the year there.
Did you struggle at all, or did you just kind of bang your way through?
Yeah, I mean, I went through some skids for sure, but, you know, it was one of them. It's just one of the things where it's just like, you know, get out of that skid as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think normal stuff.
So at what point in the minor leagues, or even it could have been in the big leagues, like, did you know that you were this good?
I think when I got sent back down, when I came up, so I got the call. I was in Double-A. I was in my apartment. It was late at night. I heard my phone ring.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there, and it said Orange County. And I was like, it was like midnight. And I didn't answer it. Like, I didn't know who it was. And then I got a voicemail. And then they called again, and I answered it.
Okay, you had to answer.
And then
for sure.
Said, hey, you're going to the big leagues. And then once I got called up, you know, I struggled.
Mm-hmm.
Did like 205 or something. You hit some homers, whatever. But then I got sent back down. And it kind of was like, wow. It's kind of like a wake-up call. Like, hey, man, and like, let's go. Like, and I got the next year, I think. So
when you had that wake-up call, though, what was it that you did? Because just the wake-up call is not enough. Like,
yeah, it calmed me down.
Okay.
Like, calmed me down, because I went up there, I was trying to do way too much.
Okay.
You know, you go in this game, you go up there trying to hit homers every time, you're going to get out.
You're going to get out.
Especially nowadays, the guys throwing 100.
Yep.
So I think being able to just calm myself down when I got called back up the next time.
So how did you calm yourself down?
Just like being in the moment, like taking a deep breath, like just trying to.
I see you do that now, though. Like when you get in, you kind of like.
Yeah, I try to calm myself down. I think when you're up there tense and trying to hit the ball so hard, you know, for me personally, I mean, it might even work for other guys to go up there and try to launch.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to hit the ball hard for sure. I'm trying to get my A swing off, but I'm not trying to hit the ball to the 55 freeway every time. You know, I think it might work for others, but not for me. So I think being able to, like, you know, fail that one time, fail that month and a half I was up there. To be able to come back, just be, I knew what to expect. To calm myself down. Just to be myself.
Yeah.
What got me there.
Okay.
This when I came up, was like trying to hit, like I said, hit the ball far. That's not me.
Right.
Just homers will come.
You just do, yeah. It just happens.
Have take my ace swing and things happen.
So. Do you have like a hitting coach or somebody that you work with outside of the Angels, or that you use in the minor leagues that kind of helped you have the swing that you have now, or is it just kind of like natural, bro?
If you look, it's funny because I see some, like, every time the draft comes up, I see
your
myself.
Old swing?
Yeah, I see my old swing, and it's kind of the same swing. I've had some great hitting coaches over the years. Jeremy Reed, Paul Sorrento. They were the guys that been with the Angels for a long time, so I got a relationship with them. And we've had some crazy times in the cage, man. Like there's been some times in August I'm out in the cage, and it's like, man, where did my swing go?
Yeah.
You've been there. So it's like,
my gosh.
So it's a grind session. It's either you go in there and take like 3 or 5, like 5 to 10 swings. Like, man, my swing feels good.
And
I'm
then
out.
Yeah.
And then there's times when you're in there grinding, bro. Shirt
whole
off,
basket,
sweating,
yeah.
whole basket. Hey, man, you got to calm down. Like, you're hitting too many balls. But we got Phil and Marcus this year. It's they're great, man. It's they get it. They want you to. They want you to be the best out there, and it's just my swing's been the same though.
Yeah, it's easy, so it's just natural for you.
Yeah, I mean it's
kind of naturally.
I mean, you look over the years. Sometimes I'm more open, sometimes I'm more closed.
Yeah, but that's just little feels.
Yeah,
just little feels. So, but I want you to answer this, bro. When did you know, like, I'm Mike Trout, like I'm this good, like, or do you not? Do you just don't want to say it? Because I'll say it. I mean, I'll say it for you, but I really feel like for you to stay where you are, you have to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And so,
yeah,
like,
I mean, there wasn't one particular moment where I'm like,
I figured it would have been like after the second MVP or something. Like, okay.
I think after my rookie year, I like sit back and was like, wow, man, this is crazy, man.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just like it's just a baseball game, bro.
Okay.
I kind of
You don't even think about it from that.
I'm not like that cocky guy that's gonna.
No, you don't have to be. You don't have to be cocky to just be like, you know what, like, because in order for me to be Mookie, like, I'm not saying I'm you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, like. You have all these accolades, this, that, and the other, but I feel like in order for me to be good, I had to be confident.
Yeah. Oh, you got to be confident.
You know what I'm saying? I had to be like, okay, at the end of the day, you're Mookie, bro. God's blessed you with these abilities. You have them. Go use. It's just hard. It's just hard sometimes
when you're going through it. Yeah, for sure. Like I still tell myself this today. Like you said that you look in the mirror and say, yo, I'm still Mookie Betts. You know what I mean? I'm the real deal. You know what I mean? And I still tell myself this when I walk on that field, when I go out, before the game, look in the mirror and like, I'm the best player on this field. Yep. You got to have the confidence. Yep. You ain't got confidence. You ain't. It's sometimes it's hard because you're grinding. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that when you're at the plate, they're flipping up Tic Tacs. You ain't seeing nothing. So
we all been there.
We all been there, man.
It's but it's still, I mean,
you gotta have the confidence. It's all about confidence.
Yeah.
You gotta walk in the box like, hey, for me, if I got confidence, I go up there and I get out. At least, I'm not going up there saying, man, I ain't gonna get a hit.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? At least you got
give yourself a chance.
A chance, exactly.
So let's switch gears for a second, because I know you're a big golf guy.
Yeah.
Big golf guy. So tell me about this project you got going on. I know we talked about a little bit in spring or during the WBC, and you were super excited about it. Like you were telling me about it, and I'm like, this dude is really like, he loves golf. So tell me about it. Tell me what about your new project.
Yeah. So, I started playing golf probably around like 16. I think. Okay. Wish I would have started a little younger, but I probably did, but it wasn't like I didn't really get into it. And then. I think everybody around the game of baseball likes golf.
Yep, for the most part.
You know, a lot of retired guys that play, or even during the season, you know, play. And my wife, she really does she likes wedding planning and stuff. So, you know, I think one of my, you know, like dream would be like, hey, let's, you know, own a course.
Okay.
And I've obviously been blessed and, you know, fortunate enough to, you know, to do this. And, you know, an opportunity came up.
It came to you.
So it started with, I was going to purchase a golf course.
Okay.
And then, you know, COVID hit.
Is that the first did you, like, when you signed your deal, were you like, I'm going to buy a golf course with this?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't. Yeah. But a golf course came up for sale.
Okay.
And, you know, we kind of went through it and, like, talking to all my people. And, you know, I was like, man, this is crazy. Like, this is about to be real. Okay. And then COVID hit. And it kind of stuff fell through with the course. And then I was actually in a hot tub before a game. And I was on the phone. And someone sent me a video. And the video, it was a video of a drone footage of a guy putting in a driving range behind his building. He's John. He owns Precast. Okay. And I sent it to my brother. I said, "Hey, man, you know, look into this. See what he's going on. See what he's got going on over there." Okay. And we built a relationship. And he was one of them guys. He was a guy that, you know, when COVID hit, all the golf courses got closed down. And he was like, "Well, if I can't golf, I'm gonna build like a little range, maybe a little 3-hole course, and have all his employees and stuff, you know, come play golf." I was like, "All right." And then, you know, things just start escalating a little bit, and then it turned into an 18-hole luxury course, man.
So did you say make it 18 holes, or was it his idea, or how you know, what was your involvement in it? Yeah,
no, you know, obviously 18 holes. With a 9-hole, you know, little par 3 to make it 20, you know, make it 27. Yeah. And, you know, it's playing golf over the years. It was pretty cool because, like, I played a lot of great golf courses. Yep. And I get to figure out, like, hey, I like this, I don't like that. I love being out on a golf course and not seeing houses. Okay. You know, I think that's, so, you know, I think just putting little things like that into a course and making it like your own. Okay. You know,
so you were fully in on that.
I'm in. Like, I honestly, I wish you know, I obviously during the season, you know, off season I'm involved like a lot because a lot of meetings every day. You know, during the season it's tough, you know,
but even during the season, I mean, you still are involved to
oh yeah, for sure. You know, making the decisions and stuff, and just being on the calls and stuff. But you know, I think being able to, you know, build your course, and obviously, you know, having Tiger design it.
Oh yeah. So have you developed a relationship with him as well?
Yeah. So you know, it's pretty special, man. Just to be able to talk to him. Yeah. You know, just watching him go, because he's the reason I've started golf. Okay. Just watching Tiger. Okay. I was a big Tiger guy.
I mean, I guess everybody.
Everybody, you know, it's just, you know, you think of golf as Tiger. You know, I think, and to be able to have a great relationship with him and let him work a course. It's pretty cool to just be able to sit back and say, hey, you know, this is how I like it, you know, and just
have y'all walked it together?
Not yet. It's coming up. But I'm really looking forward to that. And, you know, like just, you know, texting him on the side. Even like.
I think he's a baseball fan.
Oh, big baseball fan. He knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. So, and yeah, we played Firestone about a month ago, and I texted him, hey, what's your tips? You know, he's won there like 8 times. It took like $40 million there. Yeah. So he's been there, and he's just, you know, just drive them straight, make putts.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
That's just the name of golf.
So what's your favorite course you've played so far?
Favorite course I've ever played? It's a tough one.
If you don't know, that's okay.
No, I mean, I played some great courses. Silverleaf.
Oh, and
up in there, AZ, you know, J-Up's course. I think that's got to be up there.
Yeah.
I really like Firestone, man. Just
you haven't played Augusta?
Haven't played Augusta. Got invited a couple of times, but I'm sure down the road.
I want to play that.
I want to play it bad. So somebody's got to be out there. Yeah. You
know? Can somebody get me and Mikey on Augusta, please?
Come on, please.
You do have a hole-in-one.
I do.
Where was it at?
It was at the Raven in Arizona.
How far was
It's like I think it was like 137 or something.
little flip wedge?
Little wedge, yeah, one hop dunk.
Hop dunk. What'd you do?
Went nuts. I went nuts. It was me.
Did you run straight to the hole?
It was me, my brother-in-law Aaron. He passed away, and my wife Jessica. And there was one more person. And we were actually talking about it the other day because I went golfing with Jess.
Okay.
Yeah, we just. It was one of them ones where I tackled all of them. I just went nuts.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Did you have to buy everybody drinks?
No. I mean, when I walked back to the clubhouse, people were, like, "Hey, man, you got the bar tab?" Like messing around. But
yeah.
Raven actually, literally, it was a late round, so we were kind of like the last ones to go, and they took the hole out and gave me the whole flag, everything.
Oh wow! So where is it at now?
It's at the house.
You got it like mounted up.
Yeah, I got it. I got it at the house. And then it's funny too because my wife gives me messages with me all the time because that same round, she was 176 out on a par 4, and she buried it.
Oh wow!
And she goes,
okay.
She says, like, "Oh, I put it in the hole. It was farther." She gets it out. So I said, "Well, mine's a hole in one. Hers is an eagle, but
hey, it don't matter."
Yeah, but it was. Just,
I didn't know. So, wife, is she cold to golf too?
She's all right. She played a lot before we had Beckham.
Okay.
But,
yeah. So let me ask, what's your dream foursome, bro? A dream foursome, you and 3 other people.
Me and 3 other people. I would say me obviously. Go Tiger,
okay.
MJ, and Brady.
Brady?
Yeah. I love Brady, man.
Well, so how does Brady, obviously we know Brady's the GOAT, right? But like, how does he sneak in there? Like, what is it about him that you love so much?
I mean, who don't like Brady? I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like him.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Dolphins fans and, all them guys. But yeah. Just the way he is on the field, man, as another athlete watching greatness. I mean, it's unbelievable.
It's awesome. I being in Boston and seeing him, I was always the only one that cheered for him because everybody hates Brady.
Yeah.
And
in Boston,
well, not in Boston, but like when we left. And,
for
when
sure.
We played Super Bowl. I remember the Super Bowl when they came back against Atlanta. I was the only one cheering.
Yeah.
And I was quiet the whole first half. We was getting smacked.
Knew he was coming back.
Yeah, but you would think, you would think, right? And so when a touchdown here and a touchdown there, boy, I got loud. So Brady doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, and you know what? Who'd you say? MJ,
Tiger, and Brady.
And you. I'm gonna jump in there too.
Yeah.
So we need to make that happen at Augusta.
Yeah.
Me, Mikey, MJ, Tiger,
and Brady.
We're gonna make that happen. All right. So, and you're a big Top golf guy. You like Top golf.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
you go to Pat.
Yeah, I go. Yeah, for sure.
So I got some swings here. I want you to look at. I want to see yours first. Let's see yours first, because I think you hit this.
I hit this. I nuked this one.
We need to. Can we pull up the? Here we go. Right here. Yeah. You knew you got that one too.
Yeah.
Look at you. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was actually, I think, Justin Turner's.
Oh, okay.
Top golf event
Yep.
during spring, and
man,
we were up there, and I don't know who. I think it was Cody Bellinger, Cole Calhoun. We were up there just trying to launch, and
got one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't swing like that on the course.
No, of course not.
I just try to hit it as far as I could.
Okay, let's pull up the next one. Can we pull up the next one? Pat Mahomes. And Pat's playing in
Mahomes, yeah.
He's playing in the match.
Yeah.
So I want you to look at this swing right here and tell me if you think it's going to win or not. I'm going to go with a no.
That ain't his golf swing.
I don't know. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. If he's doing that, he's going to lose.
That ain't his golf swing, bro.
He's doing it. I don't think it is either. I'm going to go with...
That ball's moving, dude. That ball's coming out. His boy's hitting it out. It's coming out.
Oh,
that's
okay.
hard to do.
Okay, yeah. Now, that's hard to do. I didn't know that was happening. Okay, look, well, Alex Morgan.
Right,
here, let's see her. Look at her golf swing.
It's not terrible.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
That's not too bad. Okay, let's get the next one. The next one, would assume that she has a really good golf swing. Because she's one of the best athletes in the world.
That rotation just.
Yeah, that's what she does, though. She's used to it. Look at that.
Hold on. Run that. Pause that back. Is her hands wrong?
I think I seen that.
So.
Can we run that back one more time? She's doing it like that.
That's. I seen somebody chips like that on the tour. I was just watching somebody his reverse hand.
Okay, look at this one. Look at this one. Out of all people in the world.
What we got?
Look at this one. It makes sense, though.
Is it LeBron? It is sense. LeBron. Yeah, I saw this.
It makes sense. We finally found something that LeBron may not be that great at.
I don't know, man. I don't think
that's a bad golf swing. I love him to death, but that's a bad golf swing. Wow. Okay, so we got some questions, some fan questions. Bro.
Okay.
The first one: would Mike be interested in starring in the next Happy Gilmore movie? Would you be
100%?
You would love that.
Oh, love that. One of my favorite movies ever.
Happy Gilmore. And you would
big Adam Sandler fan. Yes. Huge Adam Sandler.
I see Adam Sandler walking around sometimes.
It's great. I love it.
And he's just a normal dude, and I love it.
Love how it goes to like a pickup basketball game and just dominates.
Dog. All right.
Baggy shorts, baggy pants. Love it.
Nothing fits.
Nothing. Love it.
Okay, so are you pulling out all the stops to convince Ohtani to stay during free agency?
100%.
Yeah,
who wouldn't want that guy on the team?
I feel like you have to. Like, I mean, what? Let's just throw out a random number. How much do you think he'll get in free agency?
I think he's anywhere between 5 and 6.
Do you know how many M's that is?
That's a lot of M's. That's a lot of M's.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I asked a lot of people this. How many years do you think he has of doing both?
That's the part that I don't know. Because I really, how old is he? 29?
I think he'll be 28, 29. I think. But that's a serious question. Like, people ask me all the time. Like, I see him every day.
Yeah, I've never seen him. So, what would you, I would say of doing both.
6?
Yeah.
5 or 6?
Yeah,
that's
5 or
tough,
6.
bro. I mean, we play every day. Like, we know how to grind.
And especially as his level. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not just out there just getting some hits and clogging up bases. Like, he's stealing bases. Yeah. You know, he's getting off the mound, starting, and then he's leading off the inning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And stealing the base, and then, so he.
I gotta give it to him, bro. He works, man.
Yeah. That's why.
But I think anywhere between 5 and 6.
That's so much money.
That's a lot of money.
Okay, so, you look jacked.
Yeah.
How much do you bench?
I don't really bench that much.
You don't really bench?
I don't bench that much.
I'm a big bench guy.
I seen that in the WBC. I see you.
I'm a bench guy. I'm little, bro. I'm little, so I gotta get strong some way, and I treat myself like an athlete and not a baseball player, and so I train more like a football player because my trainer played in the NFL, but.
I think for me it's just like maintaining it. Yeah. I work hard in all season. I work hard in all season, and then, I'm not going in there and max benching every day. No. I might throw up, 70s or 80s just to get it, keep it going. But
I have to though.
Yeah.
I do, because if I don't, I'm already little. You know what I'm saying? So
I did see you throw up some little bit in.
Yeah.
I walked in there. I said, man, my boy benching now.
I got to get it in, dog. All right, so. Who do you think is the you of the NFL?
Obviously in the past it was they call me Brian Urlacher because I look like Brian Urlacher. You know what I mean? But nowadays,
do you think there's one now?
I don't know, man.
I don't think so. Not off the top of my head. Mm-mm. Okay, so next question: who's the toughest pitcher to face?
Toughest pitcher to face. Whew, that's a tough question.
And I can answer that question because I truly feel like since we came up.
Glad you bring this up.
Since we came up, I remember when we played in the minor leagues, like we were facing guys that were throwing 90, 93, get your hits, this, that, and the other. Then you get to the big leagues, now it was 92 to 95, a little bit, some guys.
And you have that guy in the bullpen that maybe you throw 97, 98.
One or two guys. Yeah. And now, since 4 or 5 years ago. Hitting is completely different.
It is.
It is hard to keep up with.
It is. Like you said, you turn on the College World Series now, everybody's throwing 100.
In the College World Series, guys used to throw 85.
I know. It's crazy. And I think, like you said, the guys, when I first came up out of high school, even high school, you go to high school now, all the kids are throwing 95 plus. And I think guys that, the kids that are coming up now they're used to all this.
Yeah.
And then we got guys, you see, the bullpens now, even the starters, man. Like we faced the Marlins about 3 weeks ago, and I didn't see one pitch under 97.
And that's crazy. You know how hard it is to hit when nothing's under 97?
Yeah. It's you got to be right.
You got to be right. So in that, the evolution of, when we first started to now, what have you done to help yourself maintain this? Because is it more like machine work, or is it like you have to think about different things in your swing? Do you have to work on different things? What is it that? Because for me, I'll do it for me. Like for me, I have to hit, even though I don't like to hit the machine, because it messes up my timing. It messes
the fast
all.
ones.
Oh yes.
Yeah, me too.
But I have to see it.
Yeah,
because if you don't see it,
you're going up there, it's going to look a million.
It's going to look a million miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so, like, what do you have to do?
Yeah, no, I think, like you said, before this year, I don't think I've ever hit the fastball machine.
Okay.
And then obviously now, this year, they're throwing a lot of fastballs, and I've been struggling. But if I'm in a good spot to hit, for me, my confidence in my swing, I feel like I hit anything. It's just I've been in a bad spot. So, it's seeing, like you said, you got to see the velo before you go out there for sure. If not, it's going to look hard. But the biggest thing is with the machine is I got a sequence. I got like a rhythm.
Yeah.
It's like I got a leg kick.
Yeah.
With
It's
the
hard
heater
to
machine,
time
it's
it.
like you got no arm slot, and it's just like gets
Yeah.
on you. And I mean, if you go in there not in a good spot, bro, you're going to walk out there with no hand. Yeah, it's going to get worse.
And so that's, I think, a big thing for me. I go in there and I start battling with the machine. And it's like, no, we're not supposed to battle with the machine. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I go in there. But, I mean, it's part of kind of what we have to do because, I mean, like you said, man, this next generation of guys, and we're still going to be playing.
Yeah.
This next generation of guys everybody's going to be throwing 100 miles an hour. And
it might be higher than that.
Yeah. And I'm curious to see how the game is going to go because, man, how much more can it change? Do you like the rule changes, by the way? The new pitch timer.
I love it. I think something like it should be tweaked a little bit. I think no one on base, you take a full hack.
Yeah.
And you look up, you're at 13 seconds.
Yeah, 13.
You got to get back in the box.
At 8.
It
turns quick.
I think they should add a little bit like that, but I like the pace of the game.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's
I mean, who likes 4-hour games?
Nobody. And now I play. The other day I played like a 3.5 hour game, and it was like 12 innings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That used to be.
No, I think it's good. It's better for the game, better for the athletes, better for the players. It was definitely an adjustment.
Yeah.
Some pitchers use it for an advantage. I think.
Yeah, for sure.
It's we played the Royals the other day, and it got Rengifo with this. Greinke did. He called timeout right away, and then Rengifo's in the box, and Greinke's off the mound. And it was 8 seconds.
Oh.
As like.
Yeah, as a hitter, he's not ready. I'm not ready.
Yeah, he's not ready. And it happened to me too. I didn't get a violation, but I was in the box. There was like 4 seconds left on the clock, and the pitcher stepped off the rubber, and then I stepped out of the box. And then the umpire called a timeout on me, and I'm like, the dude stepped up, like, what I mean? So it's kind of like a little mix up, but you live and you learn. But I enjoy it. I think, like I said, it's good for the game.
Yeah. Okay, I got another question. You got your own. You got your shoe, but who do you think is worthy of another signature shoe?
that's a good question. I think you got to go with Shohei.
I was gonna say.
I mean, that's the
I think
easiest question. I think he's got a shoe coming out. I think.
What, he's with New Balance.
Yeah.
That dude, he better.
No. He's New Balance. Yeah.
I think he's with New Balance.
New Balance,
So okay, and then one more question. You watched the match? I'm assuming. We got Pat, Travis Kelce, and Steph and Clay. Who you got winning that? I think Pat, Travis Kelce, Steph, Clay.
I mean, I haven't really seen Pat or Kelce Kelce play. I've seen Curry play, and he's carrying. He's got to. And I saw the other day. I saw Klay Thompson working out of the bunker.
It looked all right.
It looked all right. Yeah. So I got to go Curry.
I think I got to go Curry with that too. I got to go Curry.
Yeah.
So, bro, you got any questions for me, man? I mean, we can just chop it up, or you got any questions for me?
No, I think, it's like I said, over the years, playing against you, man, I respect your game.
Thank you, bro.
Love how you go out there and play every day. I think the fans appreciate it. And as another outfielder, man, it's just like the friendship we built over the years is sick, and getting to know you more.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing. Yep.
We play against each other. We see each other in the All-Star games or whatever, and you don't really get to the deeper conversations. And now, realizing, what we were talking about last night. It's like, hey, sometimes when you're at the dish, you feel like you're on top of the world, and then the next game, it's like there it goes. There's so much highs and lows in this game, and the way you handle it, it's special. You gotta. That's why you're the person you are today, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I'd say the same thing about you, man. Being on the other side, and like I said earlier, it's just super dope. And for a while, you were the guy. You are the guy, and like you actually helped drive me. You would never know this, but like I was like, you know what? I want to be like him. Like I want to be as good as him. And so you were actually driving me to be better and be better and be better. And then now, I feel like I've become whoever I am, and a lot of it is just because of I was just trying to keep up with you, bro.
Yeah.
And then now it's like I'm maybe because I was younger.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I appreciate just good ball players.
Yeah.
I appreciate good people and good ball players that play the game the right way. And obviously you're one of them, bro. And so thank you for coming on the show, man. Hope you enjoyed it.
No, it was a pleasure. Anytime.
Hey, before we wrap, that ground ball yesterday, for those who didn't see our game yesterday, the ground ball.
They hit the rock?
It hit the rock and bounced over.
Hey, funny story, because I told the inning before, I told our head grounds crew, Barney, he was going out there to put the third base because it was like steal third or whatever. I literally told him, I said, hey, man, the field is in great shape. And then that happened. I'm like, so I got talking to him. I was like, oh, Barney.
What's his name, Marty?
Barney.
Yeah. All right, Barney, hopefully you're watching, man. And Mike, the field is in great shape.
Yeah,
Barney,
no, that's great. That's one of the crazier hops. And it's crazy how it was
just part of the game.
Part of the game, man.
Part of the game. Sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't. But
for sure.
Anyways, thank you guys for coming to watch. My boy Mike Trout came and stopped by. Thank you for coming, bro. We will see you guys next time.